guys. So we're going to be getting into our first match here live from the Acer Split Invitational hosted by Take. And this is going to be Mousesports versus Reason, first best of 3 of the day. And already it's going pretty much according to plan. Reason Gaming not really changing anything up. They're going to go for a pretty quick push onto B side. This is also very standard. We're going to see a lot of action happening towards that B side, guys. So expect that. But in the drop down room, they're already through, and they're trying to make their way into connector. They're actually going to get it. Gob B is taken out. It's going to be Tapson. Now he's going to get a flank, but they're actually just going to be annihilating Reason Gaming. There isn't a whole lot that Reason seem to be able to do. They're sandwiched in here now. And the bomb has been picked up as well by Alu, so there really is no hope here for the Danes. This has all gone south pretty much for Freeze and his guys. I'm not really sure what they had in mind. It seemed like they wanted to get into connector quick and try and work their way out, try and find a different angle onto B site, but they just couldn't quite connect with the shots when it came down to it, despite the fact that we missed like 3 of them there, or 2 of them.
You got to be on point for that.
But they happened all at the same time, man.
Yeah, but what I will say is, I mean, you picked up on a very good point there, Semler. That was all about the kind of flanking positions of the CTs. As soon as they committed in that drop-down room, Reason Gaming, they pick up the first pick, but then boom, they've lost 3 of their numbers. They've exposed exactly where they are. And Mousesports were just in a perfect position, perfect crossfire. Alu picked up a couple of kills, I think it was there. Just a real good, solid start for him. And, Mouse played that round to perfection. They just read it very well.
What is happening here? It's actually Alu who's putting some pressure out on these guys. Mid. No nade damage, though. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to hit that. Instead, it's going to be Allegia kind of bouncing around, doing some damage. They're still trying to float around here with this bomb, though. They just aren't really finding a way in right now.
So you can see that Alu's picked up another kill there on Freeze, which is part of the course on the Seeker round here. Hunden is, about to meet
yeah, and that's the bomb.
Allegia, but has died quite quickly, so you can see that it's, managed to get FAMAS here. Do you think he'll be able to save this? Do you think he can maybe get somewhere? No. Ooh, he's going to encounter Chris J, who whiffs a shot, I just want to point out there. But Alu does pick up the final kill, so Reason unable to even save a gun from that eco round.
Alright, we're going to make sure that we have X-ray on as well, guys, just so we can spot it out. That's a bit of a... That's a manageable... Looks like we have a pause coming in here as well, but I'd say that's actually a manageable anti-eco there by Mousesports, only giving up 1 guy.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's very important to not give away those kills because, we know how brutal and unforgiving the economy can be in this particular game. So for Reason to, only pick up the 1 kill, be a little bit disappointing, especially, even with these recent nerfs in the most recent patch, it's still capable of picking up, eco kills. The pistols are still quite strong, especially on a map like this, where if you can flank your opponent and get them into a close proximity, anything goes up close and personal. So Reason, a little bit unfortunate there that he only picked up 1 kill, but just again, well played from Mouse.
Yeah, and also with the changes there, CZ75 is not so much in the picture, but that's bringing back the limelight to the other pistols. Although I do like that Asilian is going for the Rec 9.
I was going to say, that the Tech 9 is back with a vengeance, right?
It's going to be the new one.
It's going to be the new CZ, right?
Yeah, he's already just he's grinning ear to ear. Yeah. He got buffed again. The Tech 9 is going to become the big nightmare now on T side at least, because it's got so many bullets. It hits so hard. Great armor pen on it. You're just going to ruin people if you can get up close to them.
But this is what I mean. This is what I was saying about when everyone was kind of talking about the requirement to nerf the CZ, which, I absolutely supported. I did think it was a tad overpowered, especially in the hands of certain players. But as you say, that this is what happens. You nerf one thing and another thing comes to the forefront. This is what pro players do. They find out what works, they find out what's optimal, and then they utilize it and they exploit it until it gets nerfed.
All right, well, we're back into the game, guys, so not wasting too much time. It's going to be a 3rd eco round here, however, or a 2nd eco round, rather, after the pistol here for Reason Gaming.
But very intrigued to see this how this Tech 9 plays out, so if you want to get on Asilian.
He's actually going to be backing off. A bit too hot in the hot tub. All right, it's all about Gob B controlling the space now for Mousesports. Nice pop flash through. And if I can just get right on the keyboard keys, it's actually going to manage to work. But Tamsin was close to getting overwhelmed there. Gob B is pretty much the first line of defense here, however.
Did well to drop back, I think.
Yeah, that's actually really nicely done.
Hunden with a team kill, that's not what you want. Oh, wow, absolute butchery there. Just chopped to bits. Barely had time to even switch there. Incredible. So just...
that's a bit of a shame there by
Hunden picking up that team kill, I mean,
That's not the best.
Not what he wanted.
All right, but this is where we start to see things change up because Chris J's got his scout, Alu's got the AWP, and this is going to be a battle now between Alu and Freeze pretty much. This side of the map. I mean, Legia is going to be pushing around in apartments. He's done that consistently as well, which is why you see Freeze kind of poking around over here, trying to get an angle on it. He wants to make sure that if Legia shows himself, if they peek out to try and get info, he's going to be able to get that free pick.
Chris J holding on to the scout there as well, which I presume will be upgraded to an AWP at some point.
Yeah,
So,
it will, definitely.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing the double AWP setup you were talking about in the pre-match.
Well, looks like Asilian got chased out of B halls. He's going to fall back as well. That was on the other side of the map. This is definitely going to be the push into A apartments here. They're going to start working their way forward. One problem is that they are leading with the bomb. It's MSL taking point, so that's a little bit of a risk there for Reason because they'll have to fully commit. It comes down to Legia, though, and he's going to spot the first man. Gets the double kill as well. Perfect position. He saw the bomb go down, and now Alu, and he's going to be able to have support from his mates as well. They're going to be able to get in here. And
Hunden again! Oh my God, go home!
Oh, Hunden.
This is terrible.
That's just...
You know, I was talking about how, being a parent changes things. Like, he doesn't care about his teammates, though.
He's all about getting frags, man.
Yeah.
One way or another, he's going to kill something.
Wow.
That's a problem now for Reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's 2 kills for him. At least it's not the same penalty as it was before because he would have lost like $3,300 instead he just lost 300. So he's not wrecked economically, but I guess if you look at -2, it's not every day we see -2 on a scoreboard in CS.
Well, definitely not. And, we got another eco coming in. So it looks like it's going to go 5-0 to Mousesports here. Just going to see, Alu's going to just have a few shots with his scout. He does get one. Legia is going to pick up 2 again. He's had a solid start to the game. Takes down Freeze while he rushes into him. Alu's going to whiff another shot. He's missed a couple. Hasn't been vintage from him. Gobby's going to mop up the rest. But again, I'm really impressed by Legia here. Like, how is he playing normally? Because he's gone 9 for 1. I know he's mopped up a lot of eco kills, but he seems to be very well controlled. Seems to be able to get 2 frags every time he gets rushed.
Yeah, he's definitely up to par. I mean, Legia he doesn't get as much attention on Mousesports because of Alu, because of Chris J. I mean, those guys they've been doing great work, but Legia has always been a very solid player for Mouz. So I'm not surprised to see him. If given the opportunity, he steps up to the plate and gets the job done. That's what he's supposed to do. This time around, however, he's going to walk into Freeze. And that's not going to help things here. That's actually, I think, his first death. No, his second.
But a little bit too keen there. This is one of course, the problems, we've been a little bit too aggressive on this map as CT. If there is an AWP deployed, you are going to get picked. There's a lot of long corridors and tunnels to be scoped down. So you can see they're grouped up again here. So Gobby's going to flash and peek. But, he hasn't seen anyone. He's jumped across the gap. So as far as he's concerned, it's clear. And then MSL's going to peek and get that kill on him. But Alu's going to answer back with a kill of his own. He's going to pick up a second in close proximity. Essential that Alu does that. Hunden's going to try and get into, 0 is his first landmark. He does get a kill. He's still going to be on -1, though, for the round. Tabson, though. Is he going to be able to make this count? He needs to as they push onto the bomb site here for Reason. And Frizz is going to get the pick, and it looks like it's going to be the first round. Chris J probably is he going to go for it? Or is he going to try and save here? It's going to be incredibly hard for him to do so. It's raining nades down on him. He's getting flashed. He's getting pushed back. Got to save this gun. He is going to drop back towards the B bomb site area, and he's going to hide. And Reason are on the scoreboard. It's going to be 5-1 somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to be, I mean, that pretty much goes according to plan there. And it's also just unfortunate timing because Mouz were trying to cover Alu's back and make sure that he couldn't get flanked out
It just goes to show, though, this is Counter-Strike. It's where split seconds matter because if he peaks at a slightly different time there, Gobby, he probably gets a 4-man spray down. It's...
Or at least he gets it so that Alu doesn't get jumped.
Yeah.
Right? Alu can swift and can come around and they can have a potential crossfire on Reason trying to crack in through there. Instead, he turns away. Alu gets caught. Alu still just magically gets 2 frags out of that scenario.
Well, I mean, that's a testament to his skill.
Yeah.
In the end, it didn't turn the round, though. So Hunden on -1 now. Live the dream.
There you have Legia with that.
But, first round, and there was some encouraging signs there. It shows that these, tactics that they've got for this map, which lest we forget, this is their map, might actually be able to work, and they might be able to claw back some rounds here on the harder T-half.
Oh yeah, this is definitely one of those scenarios where Reason are far behind. They need to get up to 4 rounds. they need to try and fight their way in, and they didn't get that easy start with the pistol and the eco frags, basically. So now it's like buy rounds, but they're clearly showing that they've got something in mind. I mean, rather than just focusing on drop down, they really have been focusing on letting Asilian kind of just create a bit of a diversion over here, make sure that Mousesports can't push, and then just making noise over apps. This time around, however, they got the bomb over here, so they may be trying to change things up a little bit, but they are going to make use of the new connector. This came in after Gamescom now. You can quickly swap from A to B site back and forth on the T side, and that makes a big difference.
Well, it does. It was a necessary change, I felt, you know, especially for the Ts. It allows you to be a bit more kind of fluid as to where you are on the map. You know, your position's not as determined. So it does give you another tactical option. And 40 seconds on the clock. Reason Gaming are playing their cards close to their chest here. And there's Legia, and he's getting taken down again. SMF's going to get that first pick on a Guppy, and Freeze is going to answer on to Legia. Arlu's only going to be able to get the one back on Asilian, and SMF's going to pick up him. Tabson's going to answer back on MSL, but again, it's this 3-on-2 situation in the favor of Reason. And last time they had this, they went on to win the round. The bomb is going to go down amid the flames. Hunden having a little look around, just having a peek, using the terrain to his advantage. He's not going to be feeling overly confident yet, and it looks like we're going to have another save here. And it's going to be 5-2. So wise, I would say, of them to save. And perhaps it's a bit early of me to point this out, but Chris J.
I knew you were going to say that as soon as I brought this.
Where are the frags, bro?
But where are the frags? But it's also where Reason been? They went to his side of the map once as part of their strat, and then they haven't gone there since. You know what?
Can't you help me get a bandwagon going somewhere?
I think what's happening here is Reason are scared of Chris. They figured out where he was playing on
the map. Oh, there we go. There's the frag.
There you go.
He did it. He did it right at the end there.
That's why you fear this man. That's
going to have a negative impact economically speaking, because SMF there got killed after the buzzer, so his money's going to be greatly reduced to everyone else, right? That's how it works.
Well, they had the plan.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, but still. You know, he would have preferred not to have died there, right?
Oh, well, exactly. Not to have died. They definitely wanted to save the money, whatever they can on T side, to make sure that they can continue buying. And you're right, it's gonna hurt him. But then there's still Freeze with like 6K, nearly 7, so he'll have an 8K the next round. If they were to lose this one, he'll still have enough money to buy.
I mean, I don't get why they were trying to chase Chris J down there, really.
Well, they want to be, having an impact on the money here, because look at Chris. I mean, he's still got 12 grand in the bank.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
True. Money in the bank.
If you can get that AWP off of him, that's good. Especially if you have that cushion on Freeze, right? And also some on Hunden, so it can make a difference. Asilian right now, though, he's in a pretty interesting spot. He could potentially flank Tabson out here if Tabson doesn't wise up.
Been liking the way he's been playing, actually, Samuel. It's been a bit like Metal Gear Solid. He just seems to be kind of just lurking in nooks and crannies, trying to pick people up.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure we're going to see like a cardboard box somewhere. It's going to happen, man. I mean, right now he could. I mean, if he hits the time, again, it's all down to timing here for him, really, because he's very close to Tabson. Tabson, though, does he check up? Yes, he does, and it doesn't work for Asilian. That might give up the game here.
Snake!
Why no? Legia, though, bit of an awkward spot for him. He needs to land this kill. He drops the bomb carrier, and that is perfect. Freeze not able to get anything done, and he's going to get picked up by Alu. So there you have it. That's
yeah, exactly what they wanted. A clean sweep. And it's going to put Reason into a situation where, they're going to be able to buy, but they're going to have to drop, right? And there's, you can see Galil's out as well.
That bank, though, on Freeze, I mean, he drops 8,100 this round. He's not going to be full bot with the op. That would cost him like that 7 grand, but he's still able to drop a gun for a mate. So they still have a round where they can potentially bounce back here, Reason, and do some harm to Mousesports, because Mousesports have heavily invested in this round.
Well, yeah, coming up to the double AWP setup again.
Well,
so
heavily invested. They carried it over, but still.
Yeah. So we'll see what Reason are able to do. It looks like it's going to be a much slower round. You can see that Asilian is back to just lurking, but Tabson's red didn't like a buck there. He's going to get a... Oh, it didn't actually... didn't do too much damage, but face full of shrapnel for his trouble. So Asilian's going to back off and join the rest of his bros, I think. No, he's thought better of it. Just going to hold and make sure he doesn't get pushed. And you can see that Reason is still playing this very slow, looking for the picks. Are they going to be able to take down one of these AWPers, which you feel is going to be instrumental if they are to get another round? Mouse, again, playing it slow, and here we go. It's going to be Arlu's time to shine. I think he saw a toe there, so he's going to back off and hold a slightly tighter angle. He's going to be calling as well. I don't know if Reason know that. They've noticed him.
This is all about Legia, though.
Yo, my word. Yeah, you're absolutely right. What a great position for him. And I think, well, if they don't look the way they're going to, well, it doesn't matter because he's not even going to get a chance. Alu's going to be greedy, and take 2 kills. Gobi's going to get one at the SMF, and Alu's going to get a 3rd in the round and make that a 4th. Great play from him. Hunden does get a kill to shore up the scoreboard, but it makes absolutely nothing. You were right. Lagia was in like such a great position, but Alu just said, you know what? Don't need you, bro.
That's all about, yeah, exactly. Alu is here. I mean, this is Alu, basically. And he's like, okay, if they come in through, which they've been doing time and time again, if they come in through, we're going to, well, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's some pro stuff right there, right? But, like, I'm going to draw their attention this way, and Legia is going to be able to catch them in the back. Freeze is probably going to be leading the charge because he needs to get that entry frag for his team. And so, free kill there for Legia, and then he potentially a second one and can go out of it. But then Alu's just like, don't worry, bro. I'll take care of myself. Like, 4 kills.
You've had enough kills so far. So 7-2 for Mousesports, and another eco coming the way, so we should see 8-2. Gobi's going to pick it up. Tabson's going to get a quick double. Chris J is going to mop up a Reason player like Gravy, and Tabson's going to get another kill there as well. So it is 8-2. And, I mean, realistically, I know this is, you know, a CT slanted map, but Reason should have more rounds on the board than this by this point, would you say? By
this point, it seems like teams have been improving Cobble, and from recent performances, at least from Reason, you would expect them to have more rounds for sure. Like, if they pick up, I mean, the thing is, they still pick up 2 gun rounds, but if they were able to pick up the pistol, they could be sitting at 5 realistically right now, so that would be ideal. Instead, they're here on 2.
Reason have gone fast, and Tabson's going to get one. Asilian's going to answer back onto him. It's a 4-on-4 situation, and MSL's going to change that quite quickly by picking up a headshot onto Chris J. So Alu, the danger man, and Gobi's going to put down some flames to cover his back. And going to have a cheeky reload. Bomb is down, ticking away. So Mouse probably is going to go in for this. They have got the money. Definitely don't need to save or even think about it at this point, even though Reason do have the numerical advantage. MSL just doing a little tap. Gobi's going to get that little strafing kill onto him. The Gear's going to answer back as well. So all of a sudden it's a 3-on-2 in favor of the German team. And here they come, they're advancing, but the clock is ticking away. Asilian giving nothing away. The Stealth Master, SMF with a great little headshot on Alu. Going to give away his position, though, but time is running out. Smoke is down. Is he going to be able to get him the defuse? No, SMF's going to take down Gobi in the back. That should secure the round here, yes. Legia is out of there. So, a close round. Reason Gaming needed it, managed to hold on, though, to make it 8-3, Semler.
And that was really well done there by Reason Gaming. I mean, these were the 2-point men, however. It's Asilian and SMF who made the difference because of the position that they're able to hold. This has actually been chopped up as well. There used to be more space back here, but they've actually managed to just, like, basically reduce it by half. But having, like, this is so difficult to deal with, to root them out of here in time for you to actually get the defuse. And we saw how effective it is right there. If they play it right, it's going to be so tough. But 1-for-1 trade already. Hunden and Asilian managing to turn this into a
And they're going absolutely wild. You can hear the screams are coming in. I don't know if you guys can hear that at home, but the Germans are liking that very much. Chris J trying to get these little pixel peeks onto someone. He's going to tag somebody, but not get the kill. The tag, not the frag, as Pansy might say. Chris J does get the kill, makes it a double. That's a bit more like it, Chris. Takes down Hunden and Asilian. He's only got 12 HP, though, but he's going to back off. It's only Freeze left alive in a 1v2. This is potentially winnable. If he can get this kill on Chris J. I don't know if he's actually going to...
He's still got a minute.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to play with. He can get inside their heads, do some mind games.
No, he's going to use this new connector and just try and work his way back around. Because look at the position here from Alu. Alu's kind of floating in the middle as well. He's not quite sure where they're going. They think they may have Freeze still boxed in on this B site, but Freeze is one step ahead. He's playing this perfectly. Yep. This smoke going up, yeah, there you go. Now you see the movement coming out of the Mousesports players. They're going to start working their way back over to this A site.
Well, this 12 HP that Chris J has got is definitely going to be a big factor in whether or not Freeze can clutch this. So the bomb's going to go down. That's a great plant under the circumstances as the sole survivor. And he's just going to be trying to play this real close. So he's got a good idea. He knows where they're going to be coming from. He can see that the flashes are coming in. So again, that's going to give away their positions. Chris J's going in first with no HP. I don't know if I would have done that. Freeze is going to take him down. And then he's going to deploy a flash. It's a one-on-one situation. Big round incoming. Alu knows exactly where he is. This is a matter of nerves. And Freeze is going to hold his and take down that kill. And it's going to be 8-4. Alu will be a little bit disappointed with that, I think, Semler.
That would be... He's going to be... Okay. There's a number of things, a number of factors there. Chris J running in, I'm not totally against, because he's like, I'm going to die and give you the info where he is, so it's putting it all on Alu, really. It's just like, okay, that's the confidence they have in Alu, like, you're going to get the job done.
They weren't close enough together, I think, for that to work. You know?
Okay, if you're talking about like the direct trade, yeah, the timing could have been a bit better for sure. Like Chris maybe just a couple steps too early, but the big thing there is that Freezy plays the perfect position because he can see the shadow.
Yeah.
If Alu comes close at him, he knows exactly where Alu is because he sees the shadow on the ground. So Alu, like, he tried to fake it and then like, you know, go forward, and there was a little hesitation there, but Freeze, that was a perfect 1v2 clutch right there. That position played wonderfully for him.
I mean, it was still an expensive round for Reason, of course. You can see they've got 2 Galils in the mix here. But Freeze right now doing some work for his team, dragging them through this, kicking and screaming. And he can feel rightly proud with his contributions so far. And it is Freeze that's going to be having a little peek just to try and get it, and he's going to get taken down by Arlu. So that's a good start of the round for them. And then Leggy is going to get a kill as well. Oh, gets caught in the reload, caught with his trousers down, and MSL's going to take him out of the equation. So 4-on-3 in favor of Mousesports. Make that a 4-on-2. Tabson is going to take down the sneaky Asilian.
And Asilian really hasn't had much luck, actually, with his lurking. Tabson seems to be able to shut him down pretty consistently.
And then Gobby with a kill on MSL. It's all on SMF. And in a 1v4, he's going to try and save an AWP. So definitely the thing to do. Only 20 seconds on the clock. And
I almost want him to go full matchmaking and run back into T-Sniper. You know, like just going hole up there. And
well, it might be full matchmaking because he might not get to save it. Oh, no, he's going to get a no-scope, so there we go.
Hey, this works. He's got to be worried about anybody waiting around in connector right now.
Yeah, I think he's going to get away with it. Don't think they want to give him any more kills. There's no point at that stage, you know. So, fair enough. So, 9-4 now to Mousesports. 2 rounds left in the half.
I think they're turning. I mean, this is definitely reason, you know, talking about experience on the map. They didn't get the easy start, but they're showing that they are capable of walking it back.
It's been scrappy, though.
Yeah, it has been scrappy. It has been touch and go. I mean, you have to win clutch situations. And you put Freeze in that position, and he gets it done, though. But, like, they have 4 rounds on the board now, so let's see. Yeah, they're getting hyped as well.
Copenhagen Wolves here as well. Is that what it is? But
it's a full moon.
It's another slow start to the round, Samlo, which...
Asilian.
Yeah, when these have been happening, it's the slower rounds have traditionally gone Mousesports' way over the course of this map, but Reason have got that good early pick there. Asilian, for once, kind of getting lucky with the timing and was able to get his shots off first. Tabson, though, he's going to get absolutely wrecked by Freeze's AWP. And now that's going to put all the pressure on Chris J, who's going to make the call, help me out. He's going to get 1, though, so that's a good kill for him, especially within the context of the round. Arlu's coming on the rotate, going to pick up 2 kills. SMF's going to get the kill on Chris J. Ooh, bit of a poor nade there from Arlu, but we'll let you off because you're having a great game. Freeze is going to get this bomb down, so Arlu is down very low. Legia, though, he's been doing work. Can't discount his potential to win a round either. So these are the 2 players that have been looking really good. Here they come on the rotate. That flash on the SMF's going to give him Stevie 1 division for a little bit, but he's going to get a great headshot. Arlu's going to answer back. All of a sudden it's a 1v1. Freeze with the AWP. Arlu with the AWP. And bomb is ticking. He can see it from up there, Freeze. He's just going to be looking towards the Portaloo. And he's gone into the smoke. And he can hit the defuse. No way! No way! No! Oh my word!
He gets it at the last second.
How close was that?
That must have been like a second off right there. I was trying to swap over to Alu, but that was way too close.
We're getting a replay here.
Dude, Freeze must have been
the guys at home, so you can see that SMF Freeze just going stab happy in the smoke, and in the end gets him with an absolute split second to spare. My word. I mean, don't get me wrong. Freeze has been doing great, but holy moly. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh, my word. Tabson rocks up with a famous 3 kills. Great play from him. Asilian's going to take him down. That wasn't even an eco round. And I don't know what happened there. Did we... Please tell me he's not going to get deprived of that great 3-man.
No, they can't possibly. What happened there?
I don't know.
This is the first time I've seen this, actually. Okay.
Well, we're gonna get a replay.
We're gonna get the replay, and that's perfect. Like, this is perfect timing.
Bang. Great play from him. Nearly had a 4th as well. Got a headshot off on Asilian, so the damage was done. Not quite sure what the bug was,
Yeah, I mean both teams still look like like they haven't stood up or anything, so they're still here. That was just instant though. Oh, we have to reconnect to the game. Oh, okay, that's what's gonna happen then.
Okay.
So let's do that. Okay. So apologies, guys.
Yeah, well, what a great half. I mean, it was really coming together for them. And it's okay. Come on, just come in, join us on the couch.
Come on, Alex.
Save us. But yeah, it was a great half so far. Have I got to do the same as well? Yeah, you can come over and do it for me. I'm too old to touch computers.
Okay, so we're back in.
Yeah, but it's still the same.
It's still the same thing, though.
Yeah, the same bugs. So it's not live yet. So you had it from the man himself.
Well, yeah, I should hope not.
I just hope that round, I hope there's a way they can fix it and count it, because that was great from Tabson.
Yeah, I'm glad that we actually.
It was so good.
Something
He
from
broke
Tabson as
the
well.
game.
There you go. Right. Okay.
That's what happened.
I see what you like. There you go, man. That's
Valve
the right
just
angle
like, nah, he's got to be cheating.
Gabe was like, he put up his hand. He's like, just.
This is one of the measures they've put in to stop LAN hacks. If you do anything that's too sick, the game just shuts down. That's it.
Whoa.
Boom. It's over.
Shots through smoke. Okay, second is live.
Well, I guess this is the second half, so I guess the half must have played on.
So
it must have just been a visual bug. I think it was fair to say we knew which way the round was going, though. So here we are. It's the second half. 10-5 to Mousesports. Big pistol round incoming.
And I think it goes without saying that this is a crucial round here for Reason Gaming. They need to pick it up.
Yep.
It's pretty much all down to it, but Mousesports, they aren't getting too creative with their play. They're just going to go rushing straight into drop room. Massilian is here, however, and SMF as well. He will get taken out, but it's all going to be down now to Hunden, and he's already doing work. They've just completely crushed Mousesports. Same thing that happened to Reason, actually.
I was just going to say, it's a carbon copy of what happened in the first pistol, which was, the CTs just managed to get the flank and just kind of meet exactly where the Ts were going to go. So,
I'm wondering if these teams haven't actually practiced on this map, if they're a bit familiar with what each team wants to be doing, because these are like hard counters that we're seeing.
Yeah.
They're just annihilating that drop-down push.
Well, Arlu again, who's had a great performance so far, again, can't really overstate his contribution, is the last man standing, going to be creeping around. He's in a 1-on-3, so tall order, but he's got 2 kills to his name.
No, he's had a fantastic game so far. He's still at full HP with Kevlar as well, so he can take a fight. The Glock, of course, is pretty damn powerful, but he's going to be in a bit of an awkward spot now. Walks into a perfect crossfire, and Reason, you guys
can hear what that means to Reason. They know they needed that to have a lifeline. So this is a very good start for them. They've got a platform that they can build on and start getting these rounds, that they need.
I'm thinking that this is pretty much, as far as Reason are concerned, I'm thinking they've got the game won, at least in their mindset, because they've got 5 rounds on the board coming out of their T half. That's excellent. That's really solid.
That is good.
And then going into CT, they've also got an excellent CT side. So this is definitely now Reason's game to lose at this point.
I still think, there's going to be a few twists and turns yet. Arlu's AWPing, could be a huge factor in opening this map up for Mouse. Chris J probably didn't have a vintage half by his high standards, but who's to say he couldn't change that totally in the second half as well. So this is a map that lends itself to AWP picks, and Mouse have got the talent to be able to make those picks.
I love that Legia's got the Franklin right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and a long-range shot from Alu with the Tech 9 running
The Rec 9 strikes again. And this is a great eco from Mousesports here. They're actually in a 3-on-2 situation. They've got a gun. They're in a 3-on-1 situation.
What a turnaround. This is everything now for Mousesports.
And Hunden getting absolutely battered by pistol fire, and that's what I'm talking about.
How do you go from winning hands down a dominating pistol round, having a dominating pistol performance there from Reason, and then losing the anti-eco? That is brutal.
Well, it boggles the mind how they've managed to put themselves in that situation.
When they don't actually go for a force of their own either.
No.
They're willing to take it. That's an interesting thing. That's also confidence right there in your CT side, your ability to just chain rounds together. If you're willing to take an eco to the face.
Yep.
Just to be able to buy up in the next round, not taking any risks.
At this juncture, though, it's confidence, but it's also it's the smart play. It's what you need to do. They know they need to get with the weapons and lock them out. And if they start going in for forces, I don't think they're overly confident of winning those trades right now. There's nothing like an eco to bring you back down to earth. And you heard it, you know, if the cheers were palpable, the silence even more so in the second round.
Yeah, that was a pin drop moment.
Yeah,
right
wasn't
there.
it?
I'm really impressed right now with what Mousesports have got. Of course, they've got the rifles right now. They've done a pretty good job of saving. Taps in. He's just going to hunt him, man. Run and gun and takes Freeze out. But Mousesports now 12 rounds, and this is the question now. Do they actually have enough for a force, or it's going to be double eco from
Yeah, exactly. And they're bad times. I mean, you know, you're at 13. So let's say it goes the way that we think it's going to. You're going to be at 13-6.
Yeah.
Then you're getting your first bite round. Then you're getting your AWPs. Then you're getting your lockdown. It's always going to be in the back of your mind. There's no room for error here.
None. Because exactly. Because then Mousesports 14 rounds. If you have to eco it when they're 14,
exactly.
map point pretty much, and that's
this
it's incredibly difficult.
This is pressure right here that Reason Gaming are facing. So we got the Rico coming in. You see Hundon's having a little sneaky peek. He's going to get taken down by Chris J. He's going to be grateful for the opportunity to mop up that eco frag. Made that a couple of eco frags. Made that a triple that Chris J's got with the spray down. Leggy is going to make sure he can't secure an ace, and Gobby's going to get one of his own. So there we go. It's over. Fairly straightforward. 13-6. Now is the time when lockdown needs to occur. You can see it's the 4M4s. Freeze on the AWP. And no money in the bank, barely enough change to get a round of drinks, which you know all about, Semler, from last night. So, how's this going to go?
This is all going to be about Freeze now, holding mid position right here. The same position that Alu was playing. He's playing it a bit more aggressively than Alu did, though. He's willing to really take a peek, get up there, and get that info. And then instead, it's going to be Mousesports actually changing things up, going back to the pistol, but having a bit of a different approach, getting out into the main alley here. But they are going to get the crucial frags and actually open this side up. SMF is the only man here now left on this side of the map. Wow, and Chris, man, really stepping it up here, man. He listened. He knows. As I said, though, Alu's going to get picked up. MSL now is going to be the man.
Got to get the next kill here.
This is it. I mean, Tapson is now on this bomb site. He's going to get the ideal plant as well. Chris J is going to be in position to be able to hold it with him. Tapson can play forward like this on the pillar. He can try and make it out. He's got options. But look at Gob B. Look at Gob B.
This is bad for Reason. This is real bad.
As soon as he hears them step past, as soon as his mates say, okay, they're starting to pressure us, there. Gob B starts to move forward. He gets a free kill, and now it's all down to Freeze. And Freeze is just like, nope. 1v2 crossfire, it's too difficult. I have to back off and hold on to this gun.
I gotta say, I'm loving the way that Mousesports are playing these T rounds. But you know, if you want to point to a deficiency in Reason, I'd love to sit here and talk about one of my CSS friends. But Hundon really failing to get more than one kill in that spray down where they were all in front of him.
Yeah,
that's cost him that round.
He needed to pull a tab.
He absolutely did.
And unfortunately,
well, he needed to pull anything other than 100, and he would have been fine.
I mean, he's got such a badass name, Rich.
It means dog, yeah.
It's the Hound.
Yeah. Well, no, it just means dog.
No, it's the Hound, man.
He can call himself the Hound. It's dog. I know that because whenever we used to do news pieces about him on CADRED,
or you just write dog.
Yeah, we would run. No, what would happen is we would run the Danish statements through like Google Translate, and his name had always changed to dog. And he just messaged me going, "You have called me dog again." Sorry, mate.
Hey, we're just using what we can. I mean, international site here.
Yeah, we're just lazy. We're just lazy assholes. Right, MSL. Is he able to pull a Tabson? No. So Leggy is going to do the trade. And now they're all backing out. Reason looking at 6s and 7s here. And they've only got 6 rounds on the board. So probably needed that to count. Freeze to get the time. I mean, Mousesports are all low here. You can knock them down with a Feather Duster. SMF's going to get a kill on Leggy, and Asilian's going to take down Alu. So 2-on-4 situation from Mousesports. Probably actually can say at this point, Mousesports are going to have to go some to win this round. Chris J been doing a lot better with the rifle in his hand, and there's Freeze with the AWP and SMF with the FAMAS. So it's going to go 14-7. Hopefully that's going to settle some of the Reason nerves. Otherwise, this is in danger of being a bit of a damp squib.
Yeah, what does that mean?
A damp squib.
Squib.
Do you know what a squib?
No.
It's a Scottish term for a firework. Squibs are the things that go off. You know, fake bullets in a movie. They're called squibs. And if one gets damp, the gunpowder won't ignite, so it won't go off.
Course.
So a damp squib is something that fails to live up to its,
Just kind of peters out.
Yeah. There you go. I thought you would have known that.
No, I didn't know squib.
Again, showing my age. That's what it is. I'm using all these like Victorian phrases.
Exactly. It's a cultural thing, right? You speak the Queen's English. And,
oh yeah, very much so. Me and the Queen are like that, bro.
What? Alu and Gabi, they managed to light up 2. Now we're into a 2-on-2. Freeze is still alive behind this site, though, and it's all down to him now to hold the line. Alu is confirmed, and they're trying to flank him out. Gabi's got the right idea, but he's lost his mate. And so now it's all down to him trying to work his way around. At least he has the bomb. He's trying to find a way out of here, but he's going to walk right into MSL.
Yeah, and you can hear the screams again from the Danes. A little bit premature, though, boys. There's still a long way to go in this game. In 14 rounds for Mousesports, they're going to have an eco here. It is going to go 14-9. I'm pretty confident about that. But then again, they've already ecoed him once, so what the hell do I know? In fact, no, it's not even an eco. They did have the money in the bank.
Oh, yeah, they had the money.
Yeah, it's my bad. My bad. It's because I saw Legia, who's bust out the Tech 9. I thought maybe.
I'm surprised that Chris J didn't drop Chris J skipped on the nades here.
When I saw that, I thought they were just going to eco it, but they're buying, so
oh god,
could be an eco next round, but that might come back to haunt them because actually they've been sprayed down really low here, and Asilian is going to get the kill on Chris J. Like he's going to answer back with that Tech 9 that we highlighted there onto SMF, and Hunden lurking in the smoke. It hasn't been a particularly good time for him. Freeze is going to get a close-up on Alu. Tabson's going to answer back on Freeze. This is very close to 3-on-3 situation. MSL's going to bag a kill here, though. He's going to take down Kobe, but Leggie's going to answer back again. Just living with 1 HP. This guy will not die. So it's technically a 2-on-2. Technically. Just by the skin of his teeth, he's managed to survive here. Surely he can't get another kill with 1 HP. He is going to get the bomb down, though, so the bomb is going to be ticking away. MSL spraying away at distance, trying to find where they all are, and he's going to lob the nade in to the bomb site. It's going to do a little bit of damage to Tabson, but not too much. There's Legia, finally dead. And then MSL's going to get the double. Great play from him. He's really starting to ramp up his rifle play. Going to get this defuse. It is going to go 49, and now we are going to see that eco from Mousesports.
And that's actually smart. He had the time to guarantee them picking up that AWP for Freeze. So that's a really important save there. I mean, despite having the money, it's all about having the money to be able to soak up the blows here. If they win a clutch round, they lose 4 guys, they want to make sure that they have every dollar just to be able to get everybody fully equipped again, because you can see that money goes fast here on Reason's side. So them getting that AWP, saving it, that was really nicely done there. But Mouz still managing to get a plant, and they're still going for a buy. Just because of that plant, it's a straight buy out of them, actually. Very limited nades to work with here. So again, Mouz, it doesn't really seem like there's anything too subtle with their game right now. It really is like, we're going to run at you and try and put pressure on early.
If you've got confidence that you're going to hit your shots, you know, you don't need to over elaborate your tactics. You know, it's as simple as that. You can play simple. You can go head to head, toe to toe, because you know your punches are harder. It's as simple as that.
Flash in though, but this is what MSL is prepared for. He's turned away to avoid those kinds of flashes. Turns away at the right time, but doesn't stop Gobby.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Freeze.
Freeze will be a little bit mad there because he shouldn't have died. MSL should have got Gobby before he got that kill. I don't think it's going to mean too much within the context of this round, although Chris J has got an AK. You can see nice shot there from Tabson. Sportsmanship still present at this stage in the game. Before it turns nasty, Ali's going to get another kill. So here we go. I mean, MSL's failure to get that kill onto Kobe actually could be a factor. So Alu's been taken down by SMF. It's going to be a 2-on-1. But it is Chris J, the man in the spotlight, not able to do anything there on SMF. Who's going to get the kill? It's going to be 14-10. So starting to look a bit better for Reason Gaming, but Mousesports, I'd say, still in the driving seat.
They've still got space to move with here, but they can take a round. They still have a little bit of breathing room here, Mousesports, so it's not the end of the world. They went for a force last time. It didn't work out, so now they can take a step back and just go for straight pistols. It's not a problem here. Reason are still the ones who are under the gun right now, but 6 rounds in a row, that's feasible CT side cobble. If they get more and more confident with their play, they can definitely do this. They can definitely shut them down here.
Well, great nades coming in there from Reason. Asilian's going to get a kill. Hunden's going to answer onto Tabson, and SMF's going to get one on Legia. This round is going to be over very, very quickly indeed. And there's the 14-11 in the book. So Reason Gaming starting to build this momentum, as you can see from the graphs there. That Similar is lovingly bringing up the graphs, man.
Oh, the graphs mainly just the, rounds in a row. They've got 5 right now. I mean, this should be a wall of blue at this point. But now we start to see Mousesports. Now after taking that round of eco,
2 AWPs, Chris J and Alu, coming up against the lone AWP of Freeze. And of course, to get that intelligence on this map, you do need to have little peeks. You've got to try and figure out where the T's are. You can't just let them jump you. So a lot of sound play is good, but obviously you're going to want to stick your head out occasionally and someone like Arlo and Chris J are going to be there waiting to blow that head clean off.
And a fresh smoke goes down there, so Arlo isn't going to be too pleased about that. He's not like Chris, usually at least. He won't just go jumping through. Right now, I mean, these are still clever positions here from Reason, though. I mean, still putting MSL in the corner, expecting that flash. It's a setup with Freeze, basically. Freeze there to hold the door, and MSL there to be the guarantee. But the flash goes in. Freeze is blinded by that, but MSL is then there to stop the push. It's not going to happen, though, because it seems like Mouz, they're still interested in this B site, and they're going off of Alu to get the entry, but good positioning by Reason Gaming, not really giving him an easy target at all.
And there's Chris J getting that pick onto Freeze, so they are now AWPless. And that is a factor here for Mousesports, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Asilian needs to get a double here and does make that a triple. Can he get one more? He single-handedly turned around. Hundun's coming in from the side to mop it up on a God B, and this is going to be hugely important. Chris J, lone gun. The Oswald of Mousesports. And in the end, SMF's going to take him down, so it's 14-12. It looked so good for Mouz there at one point, Semler, when they made that pick.
But clever positioning by Asilian. I mean, that was what it was all about right there. His ability just to hold behind the corner. Well, where are we right now? This is all over the place. Yeah, okay, he's over here. So his ability basically to hold around the corner and make sure that his angle isn't oppable. So he knows that Mousesports love to use the op to create opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And so him just holding that dead angle, it basically forces Mousesports to walk in. There's so many angles to look out on that B site when you walk out there that you really have to get the job done.
And look at this. You can see that Leggy has bought a scout. So it's an eco and a scout round, and you know what? That scout's the icing on a not particularly pleasant tasting cake, because they're going to get absolutely stuffed here, and it's going to be 14-13, barring one of the greatest clutches ever, and it was a clean sweep for Reason. So that little scout buy didn't really do a great deal within the context. So this is crunch point for Mousesports here.
Yeah, and this is brutal because they don't have an AWP. I mean, it seems like they've elected not to go for it as well. They really want to stick to the rifles. So it seems like, again, fast-paced, don't want to rely on the op. They see that they're not having much of an effect with ops for openings, so they're going with the rifles now, and it seems like it's just going to, again, be the rush. Nade in hand, Chris J, no fear. This is down to Hyundai.
Yeah, no fear to the point where he's just run into his own flash and blinded himself. So. And it works.
It works. They're still able to get two. Asilian holding the same position again. Mousesports should know that he's going to be back here. Legia is going to get taken out by him. Blind shot there by Asilian, so that was really nicely done. But he's about to get wrapped in on. As soon as he turns around, he's not fast enough, and Tabson will get him.
Wow, we're actually going to see 14-14.
Yeah. No. Get out of here. 14-14.
No. Sorry. 15-13, I meant. I'm tripping. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I got the scores the wrong way around. I was looking at my monitor.
This is crazy, though. Now, I mean, sometimes you have to wait until that last second, right?
But this is what I mean. So, right, Reason Gaming here, you know, obviously they need to win both of these rounds to force an overtime situation. They're going to come up against the Mousesports that don't have an AWP. Freeze has got an AWP this round. I mean, I don't know. And Mouz is just playing it fast. Again, they're just going in, so they're just going to wolf pack it in here. And Freeze, that AWP is going to take down a kill on Tabson. Can he get another one? I think he probably needs to. Actually, Asilian's going to come to his aid and take down Chris J. So things looking very good here for Reason, but they can take nothing for granted. Indeed, remember, this is the map that they picked. Asilian's going to get a kill. Leggy is going to take down Asilian. He's going to fall on the side. He's going to get a great double there, a couple of headshots. Freeze is going to answer back, so it's all on Alu. Do not rule this man out. He has had an amazing game, but he is getting swarmed by CTs. He just knows they're all around him, but these are all winnable trades, and in the end, SMF's going to carefully jump up onto that ledge and just take him down. So 15-14. This could be an overtime game. Could be. Could not be. But probably could be.
It could be. It's like highly likely now. And
yeah, I was going to say, you know, money's not
them.
great for Mousesports coming into this final round. Reason, by contrast, have got a full complement of 4 rifles and an AWP. That's a great little smoke over the top from Arlie. Will that come into effect? That was some good camera work this time.
It will, actually. Yeah, they're going to be able to block. I mean, this is a smoke that they've been going for consistently here to try and cut this entrance in, but Hyundai has a perfect spot.
Managed to get there in time. Gets that first kill onto Godbeat. SMF's going to take down Tabson. Going to come through into the drop, close to the drop down spot. Thinks better of it. Leggy is pushing him with that Tech 9, and he's able to make it count. And Chris J also gets a kill. So Hyundai takes down Chris J. It's all on Leggy. We are going to see overtime. And I'll tell you what, you know, considering this is Reason's map, they got to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, this has been an ineffective second half. I mean, I keep hitting the wrong key because I'm used to another bind, but like this right here just ruins Reason.
Yeah.
This start, especially losing the anti-eco and then allowing Mousesports to just claw their way back in, get 4 rounds
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
that was vital turning point in the game.
Yeah, that ruins it all. But this, I mean, they did have a pretty solid run though. I mean, this is the thing. If this doesn't happen, if they like pick up 2 here or something like that, you know, all of a sudden Reason are picking up this map, and there isn't a whole lot that Mousesports can do about it. But that one chunk changed everything for Mouz. I'm just surprised that Mouz weren't able to go for the fast, like that it took them so long to change up their game, right? Like, okay, this isn't working with the ops. We need to go for something fast.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mousesports probably could have had a bit more joy if they were doing that. The one thing I would say that seemed to be characteristic of Reason's play was they were a little bit slow on the rotates and perhaps reacting to some of the strats that were executed, which you know isn't great when you're a CT. This you know, overtime now that's facing them, Mousesports aren't going to be. I don't think they're going to be too upset with what's happened. After all, this is the map they're not supposed to win. They've taken it to an overtime, and it's been really scrappy from Reason.
It has been, but now Reason they're gonna get to wipe the slate clean, start fresh on CT, and look at Mouz, man. They just don't
but the
care.
fast tactics were working right towards the end, and they're going to carry that through. Look at that. They're not even bothering with AWPs anymore. They're like, you know what? We can just do it with AKs. Freeze making that call and able to do anything there from distance. Might get a kill here. No. Leggy is just thinking better of it. SMF's got to get a kill there, and Hunden actually takes it from him. Chris Jans is back. Freeze does get that kill on Leggy. Hunden's going to get his second onto Gobi, so it's all on Chris J again. Asilian's going to get the kill, so that should steady the nerves in this overtime here. 16-15.
This is it,
Reason
though,
game.
basically, because like Reason early on now, they're seeing this run coming in from Mouz, and they don't really risk anything by having an extra man over here to help. So they have 4 on the B site right when it starts. So Mouz, like, it feels almost like that one round that actually where the rush worked was pretty much like Lady Luck giving them a bit of a wink and saying, like, okay, you know, you're going to get the shots this time. But as soon as Reason figured it out, they just made a couple of adjustments, and now Mousesports is just going to keep doing the same thing, though. And this is crazy because this time around, Reason didn't have that 4th man. They did not see this coming. They thought that Mouz would be going over to the A side. After failing to make the rush work a couple rounds in a row, they were expecting a change out of Mouz. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. But again, I think this speaks to Mousesports' confidence. Ultimately, they don't feel they need to change it up right now. They are hitting the shots. They did get that first entry pick from Tabson. Tabson's been taken down now, and in the end, Reason have managed to start reacting to what Mousesports are doing. Ali's going to get another kill on a Freeze. Chris J's going to get taken down by Asilian. So once again, Mouz are needing Alu to come up clutch. And going to be hard for him to do it. Probably shouldn't even be alive at this point. But sometimes you get lucky, and then MSL's going to get that kill. So far, so not good for Mouz, because Reason have managed to win both of those rounds fairly comfortably. Yeah. That's going to give them the momentum going into their inevitable T-half. So let's see what Mouz is going to do here in this round of overtime. What do you expect? I mean, they've gone back to the AWP now, so do you think we're going to see a very different style here?
I think, yeah, it's going to be a slower pace, basically. I think they're going to count on Chris to create some kind of opening for them, seeing as how the rushes aren't working anymore.
Yeah.
But then, as I say that, they're like, nope, we're still going for
nade.
Yeah, we're still going for the big aggression. But you're right, that nade did sick damage to him. Hunden, however, is going to be able to step in, do some decent work. Tabson does manage to return, but that's only 1 frag here for Mouz. The rest of Reason are still alive. Hail, and they're cutting that line. They're not allowing Mousesports to get past that line to the site. If they can hold this here, if Asilian can hold this line, Mousesports are pinned down. They basically have to back off and waste time trying to change things up.
Well, Chris J is going to get a kill on a Freeze, so that's important within the context of this round. That nade took most of them down to about 60 HP or less. 3 of them got caught in it, and Asilian there unable to get a kill. So going to get press ganged here from Mousesports. MSL gets one, Asilian gets another. The crossfire is perfect. Asilian does get the double in the end. 18-15. And, well, got to say, Mouz looking like they could want to rewind a little bit. Because the tactics that they're employing at the moment just... they're not working. Reason are looking like the well-oiled machine that you would have thought they were, considering they picked them up in the first place.
Yeah, that's sometimes you have these teams like in normal time they will make some mistakes, maybe nerve jitters, maybe land. They have to get going, but once it gets into overtime, then they get that hard reset, and all of a sudden things start going a bit more according to plan for them. Again, is Cillian going to be holding that line, trying to stop that push coming in? Alu does take out SMF though, so he has to worry a little bit about the flank, but there's going to be Freeze here to back him up, and Alu should be getting point blanked, but Freeze misses the shot. That's pain right there. Freeze needed to hit that.
Went between his legs.
Oh, nice play here by Cillian.
Yeah, I've got to say I've been impressed with Cillian. I didn't highlight him in the pre-show, but I like the way he's been moving around the map and quietly doing his business.
Did they not realize that the bomb was dropped there? Could it be angles here that they just didn't quite pick up on? This is now Alu in a pretty decent spot. Bomb's going to get planted, and do they even realize? It seems like they do. Yeah, they're running back over to that B side. They're just like, wait, we made a mistake.
If Alu can get this first kill here.
Yeah, Alu in a bit of an exposed position as well.
Yeah, I mean, his HP is obviously a problem.
Oh, and he left
oh my word! Surely not! Surely not!
Doesn't get it! Alu!
Ooh.
He needed to land that shot first. The first spray had to happen much faster there. But yeah, that flash at the end just saved the Cillian.
Wow.
Oh, we have to have the instant replay here. Look at this. Okay, Alu with the first.
He's dead! He should have been dead! I can't believe it!
I mean, you can say, like, he should be able to control the spray, you know, like, he knows he's dead on, blind or not, but yeah, no, that's robbery right there. I can't believe Alu couldn't get
that
it.
is the first Christmas miracle for Reason.
There you go.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened. Someone intervened.
Your beard is getting lighter, man. Oh, this is great, though. Hundin on the edge of the smoke, perfect position to hold, and he gets all three.
My word.
And he doesn't manage to pick up the fifth, but still, job well done. He's got a 1v4 now here, Gabi. What a shot! What is going on?
Well, we've seen it all this game. Oh, I thought he nearly had another one there as well. So Gavi rolls back the years of the little triple, but it's not enough. And Reason, 20-15 now.
They need one round.
Yeah, just one round is T.
First to six, guys. First to six out of this best of 10.
Yeah.
So it's Reason they had a flawless CT half. Now they need one round out of
you wouldn't have
side.
thought they would have. You wouldn't have thought that was going to happen based on what you'd seen before it. You thought Reason would have cracked at some point.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah, but okay. So the momentum on that
towards
graph
the end
good,
there,
yeah.
towards the end of that regular time, right? This is that mistake that damned them essentially. They nearly had a perfect run to close out the half, so they're just continuing that. I mean, that is a lot of rounds to take pretty much in a row. You know, you've only given up one out of what, like 10 or 15, like 10, 12 rounds right there. That is just some solid work.
Well, I gotta say, Mousesports, it's a tall order. Yeah. I don't think they'll be too disheartened with this. They've took a team who have obviously practiced this map and have picked this